Ladies and gentlemen, Bibby here. Welcome back to another little snack/capsule review. And today we're going to be talking about The Revenant. Let me make it show up right here. Boom. Explosions. We're going to be talking about The Revenant. One of, definitely Leonardo DiCaprio's best movie. I did a little snack recently talking about the importance of silence and how that can be used to benefit an actor, and that is a tool that a lot of actors just can't get their heads around. So, this movie, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, The Revenant, is one of those movies that I think is stellar. A stellar movie that takes advantage of silence. So it follows a frontiersman. Leonardo DiCaprio is a frontiersman in America. Has a son, gets killed. He gets left for dead in the wilderness by one of his other frontiersmen. And it's basically this whole survival, revenge scheming movie, right? Where he gets left for dead, doesn't die, goes after, survives the wilderness, tries to make it back to their encampment, whilst he's plotting his revenge against the guy who left him for dead and killed his son. And because of that, the first hour and 45 minutes, almost 2 hours of the movie is just Leonardo DiCaprio in the wilderness, silent, right? He's huffing, he's puffing, he's screaming, he's moaning, he's groaning, but there's not a lot of dialogue in that first bit. He, spoiler alert, eventually gets to their encampment, and some dialogue starts happening right at the beginning before he gets left for dead. There's some dialogue, but when it's just him alone in the wilderness, it's silent, and it's all about the behavior, which is hugely impressive. I'm not a Leonardo DiCaprio fan. I think he's significantly overrated. This movie changed my mind completely. I had no idea what that man was capable of, and everyone knows the name The Revenant, everyone's heard of it, and I actually think it's vastly underappreciated. His performance in The Revenant was outstanding. He deserved every award given to him and more. Hugely inspirational. His character work was incredible because of the silence, because it was all about his mannerisms, his behavior. He was a living, breathing person. You could feel his rage and his anger and his anguish and his desperation throughout all of the movie, right? The movie itself, cinematography, incredible. The nature B-roll really builds something to it. There's a lot of nature B-roll in there. It's great. His co-star, Tom Hardy, I'm a huge fan of Tom Hardy. I'll talk about Tom Hardy in another snack. But he's the one who left him for dead. I think that Tom Hardy, is the greatest, fight me on this, and I'll talk about this in another snack. Tom Hardy is the greatest character worker, the best character developer of the 21st century. Hands down. I'll talk about that in another snack. But great movie, entertaining as hell, artistic as hell, fearless as hell, right? They're definitely trying to do something new with that. Taking risks, which we as Poet Warrior love. Great movie. A solid 10 out of 10 movie. Go give it a watch. The Revenant.
Tasty.